Alright, also on Schoology, you see there is a final essay assignment. I want to check that out right now with you. We've done some argument essays this year in our argument unit, and you've learned quite a bit about how to do that. So I know some people during this most recent Tom Sawyer unit also spent some time with Ms. Harritz doing some review of how to do a claim evidence reasoning argument in your writing. So CER, and then we're going to add on to that CER model here with a Tom Sawyer essay. Now that we've read the book, we know a lot about the characters. I want you to consider this question: is Tom Sawyer a good role model? So you're going to write an argument of judgment that is well organized and contains strong ideas. That's how you'll be assessed, your organization and your ideas. The task is to gather all the notes, all the things that you know about Tom Sawyer, and think about the whole book. You can go back to the book, you can go back to your packets. Where is he a good role model? Or where maybe is he not a good role model? You're going to organize this into a paper supporting your response to the question, is Tom Sawyer a good role model? You're only supporting one side. Either he is a good role model or either he is not a good role model. So your paper is going to end up looking like this. You'll have an introductory paragraph. You'll have a supporting paragraph. So in that introductory, you'll have a thesis statement that will contain your argument and two claims. And your first supporting paragraph is going to argue for that first claim. It's going to be supported by one specific example from the book, followed by a reason that helps explain and connect your example to your claim, and also a second example followed by some reasoning that connects the example to your claim. So we call this a CER-ER. It's two pieces of evidence with reasoning backing up one claim. You'll be doing two of those CER-ER paragraphs: claim, evidence, reasoning, followed by a conclusion where you restate your thesis and do a few other things. We'll add some transitions to this paragraph or to this essay and make it really good. And again, I'll be looking at your ideas and organization as I evaluate how you're writing. Now we're going to do this in a little bit of a different way. So on this document it explains that. We are going to start at a D level. Everyone is going to start here, and we're going to slowly build up to the C, the B, and the A level over the next few class periods. So in order to get a D, you need to do the work that we're going to give you time to do here today. You're going to complete an outline of a thesis and two CER-ER paragraphs, and that'll be something that I can check off. And next class, after we're done with our testing, we will talk about how to turn our ideas into a C level piece of writing. So for today at the D level, you're going to complete the planning worksheet on Google Classroom, and there's an example on this document here. There's a link to a completed planning worksheet. So if you need to kind of look at that for reference, go back to this document on Schoology for that link. Now when I go to Google Classroom, you'll see it says Essay Planning Document, and you're going to use this document to get started here today. I'm going to give you the rest of the time to get started. This document, it's pretty self-explanatory. You're going to start with some brainstorming, looking at what are some qualities that are associated with a good role model, and then looking at where you think Tom Sawyer maybe is a good role model. See if you can include page numbers. That will be helpful in the future. And what trait he shows. You might also look at bad role model examples. Where is Tom Sawyer not a good role model? And identify the trait that he does not show based on your brainstorm list above. So that should give you a good idea of kind of some things from the book. And then you'll go down to really start arguing your thesis, whatever you want to decide, whether he is a good role model or whether he is not. Come up with your thesis and start outlining your claim, your evidence, and your reasoning. And then your second supporting paragraph with a second claim, evidence, reasoning. All that is what should be done by next time, so you have the rest of class to get started on that, to start working on that. Feel free to talk to one another to get ideas off of one another, but you are completing your own, and you can do that on Google Classroom. That way I'll be able to check it pretty easily. Okay, I'll let you start working.